again, now, you go against a shoot fighter or a Gracie or something like that. I mean, that's why I do jiu-jitsu. Been doing jiu-jitsu for a long time, but I do not go to the ground, or I do not like going to the ground. You get to the ground, you got to break, rip, tear something, get right back up, because you're working in that environment now, right? You go out there, you guys go to the thing. Me and Pat are gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna go out, we get in a little bit of argument, and because he's wrong and out of line. So we get in an argument, right? We go out into the parking lot and we start rolling around on the ground having a fight. His friends jump in to help him out. He's going to get kicked and punched just as much as I'm going to get kicked and punched, because we've all seen it. Nobody cares when the alcohol is flowing and everybody's outside yelling. They just want to freaking kick something. They don't care whose head it is. They're just kicking. They'll be like, "Oh, Pat, sorry I kicked you in the face. I was trying to get that other guy." You're going to get hurt just as much. And it's never going to be, this nice one-on-one, down on the ground, competition, and then you get back up and everything's fine. There's going to be always other people there. So Professor J always, you pop something. Professor J is pretty much, he himself is all stand-up jiu-jitsu, right? It's our version of ground fighting is you're on the ground and I'm standing up fighting. That's what I want to think about, right? You break something, rip something, you got to worry about the other guys coming in. But the techniques, if you do, because in my school I do play that, I got a full sport jiu-jitsu curriculum that I had them go through, because it does teach them good mat work and on the ground, but it doesn't get them freaked out when they do get taken to the ground, and then they can add in these extra points. But say we're working with this, with short stance, I want to defend against, if karate was designed to defend against all other martial arts styles or different fighters or whatever, I want to defend against the guy coming in. So the kata has you, I'm taking this just out of Taikyoku 1, but anybody's got a basic H pattern kata, you start like this and you just turn like this and you punch, right? So we just did this version, driving through. Deep stance, you drop the guy, you can tell you were dropping the guy. Try dropping the guy while you're standing up like this. You're high rising. Again, a bad thing in jiu-jitsu to do. Once you high rise, you're easy to be flipped. So when you high rise, you're not dropping that guy. You have to drop yourself and root yourself in order to drop him, right? And do the technique. Well now, we're not tied in, right? This is where you've screwed up. Really, you've been arguing from across the floor or whatever, or maybe you got tied in and then something happened and you guys broke apart. Now that's when, oh crap, goes through my head, because now it's a fight. I don't have him, I'm not touching him. I don't have a hold of anything, and now I actually have to either get in on him or I gotta wait for him to get to me. And I tell you, in all my experiences, I do not have the reaction time of stopping that first one or that push, When I bounced, actually, guys are stupid. When I bounced, I always, as a kid, you see the sign, do not touch. What do you want to do? Touch it, right? Guy at the bar, 2-hand push, you'd be like, oh man, dude, you better, you bow up and you call him all sorts of things. You better not freaking do that again or I'll kill you. What's he gonna do? Every single time they're going to do it again. So when they do it again, now you're like, oh, bam, you drop the guy and then you got the technique on, because now you're just using this. If I'm not quick enough to do anything else, I got to screw the guy's head a little bit, right? So now I want to we're going to keep this very controlled. I want you guys doing this slow. You're not going to be throwing or anything like that, but I do want you to slow, because if you do go down to a knee, you do this 2 or 3 times on a hardwood floor, I don't want your knees hurt. But picture just standing, I want you to keep it just like hot, but short stance. You're standing just like this. This guy, he's a shoot fighter. He's coming in to take out a leg. Stop it. The kata goes like this, right? Whichever way you're going, right? Kata interpretation does the same exact thing, both sides, so it means I can either go this way or I can go this way. Either way I want to, right? But I'm going to start going that way. Hands do this. But the hand, this drops. Remember that hole that we were talking about before? Well, I'm not grappling with him. Now we got quick hand movements. He's coming in shooting. I got to create space. I have to create the space if I don't have the technique. I got to create the space and timing in there on him. So as this is coming through, even if this is on this side of your body, you can redirect it here. But 45-degree angles, stop right there. It's 45-degree angles. Boom. I'm directing him over this way. right? But he's already bent over. You're popping him on gallbladder 20, right? Knuckle him. Don't like that, right? But you can knuckle this way, wrap that, or just palm him. But he's already bent over. So you're shooting gallbladder 20, but I'm not pushing him away, but I want to pop this up this direction as well. So maybe you can get gallbladders here. You know, if anything, you just pop his nose, right? But the whole idea is just now to shoot this and get out of his way. Because as his pressure comes in, that's the direction I'm going to. And you re-catch, right? So you're moving out of the way, bam, bam. Get your technique on. You want to try to hit him again on that third shot. So it's one, just anywhere in here. You know, this is going to be very hard to be exact on. The gallbladder cluster, you know, is going backwards from your hand, right? You want to, reality, you want to put this V onto that V, correct? So here you're opposite, right? So you're not going to get 2 of them or 3 of them or whatever, but you're going to get something. Whether it's I, if you do move it down to here, you've got perfect angle direction for stomach 5 though, right? Stomach 5 can be hit down or it can be hit up. That's your shot. That's the movement. I'm just going to this position. So now it's energy travel. I don't actually get my hands all the way here, but I picture this hand going to here and this hand going up to here. That's your energy shot. It drives through, come right back over to the other side.